Hey guys, welcome back. It's Miss Jamie. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a graduation cap out of paper, okay? So for this, I would recommend you guys using printer paper over origami paper because origami paper is a little flimsy for this and you need something that's not too thick but thick enough. I know some people use money. A lot of people use money to create this and they'll fold it and then give it as a gift. So if you want to use like $1, you guys can do that as well, but you don't have to, okay? So the dimensions for this project, the width is 6.14 and the height is 2.61 inches. If you guys don't really know that, you can literally just take a dollar bill, place it on the piece of paper that you plan to use, and then use your pencil to outline the size that you need. So once that's done, you should have something like this. And you're gonna grab your scissor, and now you're gonna cut out that outline that you just made. And try to like be precise with this. Take your time and make sure that it's not a sloppy cut and it's even, because you don't want your folds to be uneven when creating this. So when you're done cutting it out, you should have a rectangle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it down on the table. If your paper is two-sided, you would want the color to be on the back and then your white or black side to be facing upwards, right? So we're gonna fold the left side to the right side. And we're gonna crease it. And make sure if you're using like computer paper that you take your nail and run it over the crease, because I noticed that computer paper doesn't crease as well as origami paper. Then you're going to open it back up. So now we're going to create a diamond shape, 2 X's inside of here on each side. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the left corner, you're going to fold it down. You're going to make sure this line meets with that center crease that you just made. So take your time and you're going to crease it. Okay? Now with this origami, we're going to do everything on the left side first, and then we're going to do everything on the right side after, okay? So it's just easier. So after you do that, after you fold it down, you're going to unfold it. And now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna take the left hand bottom corner, we're gonna flip it up, make sure that this crease meets with that center crease. And then we're gonna crease it, and we're also gonna make sure that we run our nail on that crease to make sure that the crease is there. Now that that's done, you're gonna unfold it, and we're gonna do the same on the opposite side. So you're going to take the left side corner, top right corner, fold it down to meet at this line, crease it, run your finger over that crease. Then you're going to open it. Then you're going to flip it upwards to make sure that it meets with that center line. Run your finger through that crease, making sure that it's aligned well. Okay, then you're going to unfold it. Now, once you're done with that, we're going to fold it in half, top to bottom. We're going to fold the top to the bottom, and you're going to crease it. Okay? Then, so when you do that, you should have something like this. And we're going to open it up. So now, if you guys saw my eye origami video, we're going to kind of do something similar to that. So we're going to grab these two ends, and we're gonna push it. So you're gonna grab these two. We're gonna basically make it a diamond shape. So we're gonna push it in. We're gonna put it flat on the table. Push it up. So when you push it up, it should look like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna crease these folds. So you're gonna push it down, and we're gonna crease it. And I'll also put a link to I found the website where they have pictures of it. So if you're more of a, say you need more pictures and able to do this, then I'll also put that down below if this is like too hard for you guys to follow. So after you creased these and you have these slabs, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just flip it up and crease it as well. So you should have like something that looks like an upside down house. So now, this is where it might get a little challenging for you guys. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the left flap here, and you're gonna crease it along this line, like this, to the right. Then you're gonna undo it. Now you're gonna fold it down, crease it, and then you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna this time flip it upwards at that crease line and crease it. So when you're done with that, you're gonna flip it up, and we're gonna kind of do what we did in the last video, where we're gonna open the two flaps up. We're gonna open these two flaps up a little bit, and then we're gonna take our finger and push it down, okay? And when you push it down, if you see that it's overlapping, that's fine, because we want it to do that. So as you can see, as you push this down, it's overlapping on top of this side, but that's fine. We want it to do that, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna take this top flap on the left side, because we're doing the left side now, and we're gonna fold it in half downwards. So this flap that we just folded down, now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna fold this up to meet at that center line again, and we're gonna crease it. And just take your time, make sure that it's creased as well, especially at the corners. You want to make sure the corners have a point and it's not a weird shape. So now we're gonna fold this back up, flip it up, fold it, and we're gonna do the same with the bottom now. So now we're gonna fold this bottom flap, and we're gonna crease it at that line again. You should have two flaps that look like this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fold this left side back behind the right side. And now we're just gonna repeat those same steps on this side. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the right side. It kind of already has to crease, so it should fold. You're gonna fold it down to meet at that center line, and you're gonna crease it. Then you're gonna open it. Then you're gonna fold it down, and it should crease because you already have that crease. And you're gonna crease it, and then we're gonna flip it up, just like we did on the other side, to meet at that center line, and we're gonna crease it. And now we're gonna do exactly what we did in the other video. So we're gonna open this. So undo that fold, flip it back to the center. Take your finger, put it in between the two tabs, And then you're going to take your thumb and just fold that down. And that's called a squash fold. So when you do that, it should look like a fish. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to take the top flab, we're going to fold it in half to meet at the bottom. So when you do that, you should have 3 tabs now. The one you just folded down, the one that's at the bottom, and then the tab from the other side that we just folded. So now you folded it down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this very top flab that we just folded down, and we're going to crease it upwards to meet at that center line. So we're basically just repeating the same steps over, and then we're going to flip it upwards. And then we're going to do the same on the bottom. We're going to crease it upwards to meet at that center line. So when you're done with that, it should look like this. It should look the same on the opposite side. It's fine if they don't line up perfectly. It happens. But it should look the same on both sides. Okay, so technically this is the top of the graduation hat, and this will be the hat. So around, not by the bottom of the top, but like around halfway, so around here, you're going to want to make a crease. And you're going to create this crease on both sides. And the best way to do this is you're going to take these 2 flabs that look like fins, and you're just going to crease it upwards and crease it. If you want to, this side also folds down. If you want to just do that, you can do that. Flip the top down a little bit and create a crease. And then open it. And then you're going to do the same on both sides. Create a crease. Make sure that this crease is a good crease, because it's going to help us in the next couple of steps. When you're done doing that, make sure that you unfold it. What we're going to do is we're going to take our finger, put it in between, so it looks like this. There's 2 tabs up here. We're going to just open it up with our hands, so it looks like this. Now we're going to put this side down on the table, and those creases that we just made, we're gonna just open it up on this table. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to open up those creases you made to create the hat. And this step I found a little challenging, so just kind of trying to do the best you guys can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that is all. If you guys want to make a scroll to go with it, you can just take that piece of paper that you just cut and cut another one. It doesn't have to be the same size as before. It's easier if you have a Q-tip to put in place, but it's just similar to how we make the umbrella. So you're gonna fold the paper up, and then you're gonna roll it. Take your time as you're rolling. Every time you roll, you know, try and like round the paper with your fingers. So we're rolling it, rolling it. If you guys have ribbon, you can use that to wrap around the paper diploma. I would probably advise, like, when you get to like this much paper left, to grab some glue. Grab some glue. I'm gonna use a glue stick. So I'm gonna unroll it a little bit and apply some glue on this outer edge. So when you roll it, it doesn't unravel. So. I would say use wet glue instead, but you know, whatever you have, use it. It's fine. Okay, so here we go. This is our scroll. You can use that. If not, you can probably just take a piece of paper. So I have some red paper here that I cut up. So I'm gonna take my scissors, strip a little bigger than, you're gonna do it thin, so we're gonna do it, cut it upwards like this, but just make sure that it's a little longer than the paper that you originally cut to make the scroll, so it can wrap around. Then you can tie it. You guys can grab your glue and apply some to the very center of your paper or on it, and just make sure it stays, and just like wrap it around. Make sure that like interlocks. Then I'm just gonna try my best to tie it without ripping it. So it took me a minute, but here we go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below. And also don't forget to upload your pictures onto Google Classroom. I would love to see how yours came out. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye. Thank you for watching.